Maybe I can teach her some charm. Let's see. Did you do the book bit?
Yeah, the book's on the head, you walk. Yep, did that.
Did you do the marble trick?
Ah, Penny? How's it going? Huh?
Did you give her dance lessons?
No. Yeah, I never thought of that. Well, I mean, I'm not one to teach dance lessons, but who would just teach Penny dance lessons at this such late notice? What? You? I thought never crossed my mind. Well, that's a great idea. Well, go ahead. Wait, hold up. I mean, knowing you are going to charge me for this. So what's the fee going to be first?
For a friend like you, 75 cents and a couple of burgers.
Okay, I'll just stand here out of the way, and she's yours.
Okay. The first lesson we're going to do is called the box step. Music! Okay, you got through that lesson, and you did it well. No, I'm supposed to do that. Okay, let's see. Another easy step. It's called the tango. Where did that come from?
Okay.
Music! There's your dance lessons. I'll be back for my burgers and my 75 cents.
Okay. Are you all right, Penny?
I swallowed my marble.
But Penny, you were so graceful.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you think so?
Think of it. You have poise, you have class, and you have charm.
Wait, that means I'm all set to go to the dance with Winthrop.
I don't know who that is. Come on in.
Hi, Winthrop. Honey, I am not going with you to the dance tonight. I'm going with Ethel. Nobody's going to dance with
Penny, would you want to go to the dance with me?
You'd really take me to the dance, Rusty?
Why not?
We'll be the best dance couple there. I'll get my book. All set.
Music!
as I get back to you.
Coming up next, this is Slow Dance. It's In Too Deep by Genesis.
Genesis? This is a Genesis? Turn it up. Turn it up.
Wait, turn it up. Let's put it down. I need to
This next song will be a spot dance.
Spot dance. Spot dance. Gonna be a good spot dance.
It's called Lean On Me.
Lean on me. Let's get in the.
It was requested.
Yeah, come on. Everyone in line. Everybody in line. Come on, in line. In line. Everyone in line.
8 o'clock edition of this 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon will be going on until midnight on this 8th annual fundraising event produced entirely by the staff and students of CINEKYD Enterprises Incorporated and being broadcast along the Comcast and Oxford Valley cable systems through the cooperation of the New Jersey network. Right now, an opportunity for you to see yet another imaginative and creative video, this one not done by the kids, but about the kids, through the courtesy of our friends at WCAU TV may we share with you 10 Around Town visits CINEKYD.
These kids may be young, but they're not inexperienced, and they're not just playing around. They're taping an hour-long drama. Again, not for some classroom project, but for air, locally on cable TV.
4, 3, 2.
Welcome to CINEKYD in Willow Grove, where kids ranging in age from 7 to 18 get practical, hands-on experience operating the latest in video equipment, and then put that experience to use by turning out not just specials, but weekly cable TV shows and yearly award-winning movies.
She's heading for the Martian exhibit.
Yes, I know.
They do a little bit of everything here, from producing a weekly radio program said to be modeled after the CBS Mystery Theater.
Brace yourselves for the thrill of a lifetime. Okay, then pull out to a longer shot.
To teaching the art of building and shooting realistic miniature sets and backdrops. To teaching the special techniques of editing, whether on film or on tape.
To other dimensions and other galaxies. To black holes.
I can't imagine any high school or junior high or even any other kind of private organization having facilities like we do.
10 Around Town first visited the CINEKYD complex this past summer to observe one of its 4-day workshops. This one, held in August for the shooting of a cable TV special called The Haunted Valley, drew a maximum crowd.
Can we really break his leg? I'll just walk around all night.
Mark it, Ashley. Haunted Valley, scene 11, master, take 1.
The boys and girls of CINEKYD do just about everything. Everything here is the product of young minds and young imaginations.
Bob Clark is the executive director of CINEKYD and also director of instructional media programs for the Upper Moreland School District. He founded CINEKYD 6 years ago when his school program faced budget cuts, and he's seen it grow from an informal weekly film course operated out of his basement into a full-time, big-budget, but still non-profit corporation run by and for kids.
All Delawares into makeup.
At CINEKYD, the children don't get lost in the crowd. And if you spend a good deal of time with these boys and girls, it doesn't take you long to figure out, now here we have a craftsman, here we have an actor, here we have a still photographer. And it is when we reach the point that we understand the child, that we place that boy or girl in a department where they'll derive some satisfaction.
Well, I mostly work with cameras because I don't like acting that much. I've been here almost 3 years, and I've done a lot of acting. I've done some work with cameras.
I learned how to do things that I never thought I could do, or like kids like me could ever do.
I don't necessarily think that we're brilliant. It's just that when one kid teaches another, it's easier to understand that other person because they're talking, I guess, in your language. Our hair comes. And it's just, well, I don't know. Maybe
we can't use that. You know, it's blurry and everything.
A lot of the teaching that goes on is, you know, kid teaching kid. The motto is each one reach one, and it's what the organization was founded on, basically.
17-year-old Scott Wolfson is a veteran at CINEKYD and, like many of its older members, wears many hats. He's one of the group's top videotape editors, but he also does a lot of acting.
We are all going to have to go out and look for beaver.
Here, as the camp director in The Haunted Valley, scheduled to air around Halloween, and full-time as a member of the CINEKYD Theater, the group's half-hour magazine program, which is seen weekly in about 15 Montgomery County communities on cable. Wolfson is the star of a segment called Uncle Flywheel's Workshop.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here comes Uncle Flywheel.
Thank you, tiny helpers.
I'm gonna sing.
It's for kids, and it's to give kids somebody to, you know, to watch, something on CINEKYD Theater that would interest them. It's not like Mr. Rogers, where you say, you know, this is a lesson for today. We present things in a subtler way, just the interaction between the characters.
We'll see if he's awake.
Another CINEKYD Theater segment with a message, but one aimed at a slightly older audience, is When I Grow Up, hosted by 13-year-old David Trachtenberg.
When you were a kid, what did you think you wanted to be when you grew up?
I don't really know.
I interview people who have jobs that are not quite in the ordinary. I try to find out about how they got interested in their job, where they grew up, what are they doing in their job, and things like that.
Meanwhile, back at the Haunted Valley,
Gosh, this is exciting. Just like Hollywood. Here we go.
Scene 17, close shots, take 1, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Nothing deprives a child of the opportunity of being in CINEKYD except the child's willingness or lack of willingness to work.
What is this? What are you, amateurs? There's no film study program. This is CINEKYD. Look sharp. Now we're going to go save Beaver.
He is the main driving force in this whole thing. There's no way that we could get as good as we are without Mr. Clark. He pushes us, okay? And he makes us realize that we do have responsibility and we do have to get things done. But to some, Mr. Clark is a father. And to some, he's a director. And to some, he's both. To me, he's both.
We have a lot of soda. We have cookies. We have all kinds of things. We thought we'd have a party tonight.
recently, Citizens Action for Better Television sponsored a workshop at CINEKYD to inform educators and other interested citizens about the program and to encourage them that what kids can do, they can too.
I think there's a human approach that is very, very unique here, and that is in the dedication and commitment of the adults and of the students. It's tremendously motivating to see what is going on here.
And in case you were wondering, while we were busy covering CINEKYD, CINEKYD's videotape crew is just as busy covering us. Student cameraman Mark Weaver was kind enough to lend us his tape so we could show it to you. What do you think? Not bad for a 16-year-old. Not bad at all.
I firmly believe that you can do anything that you want to do if you work hard enough. And I think whether or not you're 7 or 17, that it is possible for you to achieve anything in this world. All you have to do is work hard enough.
That philosophy certainly seems to be working at CINEKYD. While the all-volunteer staff gives lots of advice and instruction, it's the kids who do all the work, and their work has not gone unrecognized. CINEKYD has won several major awards, most recently for its first talking feature, Whiplash, a takeoff of the classic cowboy flick.
First Ma, and now Pa.
The Lord giveth, and the Lord taketh away.
We will always continue to grow and develop. For us, there is always another project. We are thinking of that while we are finishing whatever it is we're doing.
So, keep in mind that while these kids are young and still relatively green, they're learning fast. And you just may be looking at the future producers, directors, and stars of tomorrow.
Okay, we're back, and all right, there we are. We're coming to you live in the midst of this 13th hour of a 16-hour 1988 CINEKYD dance marathon. And we'll be on the air until midnight. During the course of the past few hours, in fact, starting at 8 o'clock this morning, what we have been doing is visiting with our kids and visiting with their parents. And we have a parent in the studio right now who has a son in the program. And we're going to talk to her right this minute. This is Mrs. Rubin. What is your first name?
Barbara.
Barbara. Mrs. Barbara Rubin. The one question we've asked everybody, what was it? Was it your son Josh's decision, your decision? Do you remember how he came to become involved in this in the first place?
I think that it was sort of a mutual decision with perhaps a little coaxing from Mom initially. I thought that this would be a real good thing for him to get involved in. He seemed to be more of a artsy, creative young person as opposed to a sports buff.
And that was what you were looking for, an opportunity for him to pursue his own interests or his own abilities in the arts.
Yeah, and also I think it would give him a feeling of confidence that he wasn't achieving through normal sports outlets that boys often get involved with his age.
What are the kinds of things that you see or hear that, well, the remarks, let's say, when he comes home, that he says that the things that he's done, that he's enjoyed doing?
Well, he seems to use his abilities in creating signs mostly. He's the artist in terms of, I think, advertising or announcements. But I think his emphasis in terms of voicing his pleasure at the program have to do more with how people seem to get along here with one another. The kids interact, help one another, do not, and it doesn't matter what age they are. In other words, the young get along with the old. And I think that to him was what was most important, and to me too.
Do you find that unique?
I think so. In today's world particularly, so often I think that kids particularly have a tendency sometimes to be kind of mean and pick on the weakness in a child as opposed to building up one another's strengths. And what I hear him saying coming home from CINEKYD or talking about the program is that there doesn't seem to be many times when they're really picking on one another. It's more that they're cooperating and working together.
What would you like to see your son do? Have you ever, selected if not a profession?
Sure, I'd like him to go to work so I could retire.
Yeah, wouldn't we all?
What would I like him to do?
Yeah.
One of the things that I'm hoping that I will not do is decide for him what he would like to do. I'm hoping that I can coach him in a direction that he seems to be moving in, that is an interest of his, so that he can, again, feel good about himself. And yes, sure, be able to eat certainly, but I'm not sure that I want him to be the multimillionaire of the world. I think he seems to be moving more in that direction, be a little more money conscious, shall we say, than I would choose for him. And let's face it, I guess there is some level of importance to being able to live at a certain standard. But I just hope that what he ends up doing is doing something that he really likes and enjoys, and in turn he's successful at it.
Does he still at home, even as he's 13 now?
Almost. Yeah.
Is he still interested in the arts, drawing, what have you? Do you see any more, any less?
I see a fair amount of it. Fortunately, he's also in a very small school now. He was moved out of the public school setting this past year because he seemed to be struggling in a very large school, needed a small school environment. And he's got a very, very talented art teacher at this new school. And so they're exploring all sorts of avenues of artistic challenge that he might not ordinarily get involved with. For instance, they have a show, I believe, at the Woodmere Art Gallery. The school is in Chestnut Hill. The Woodmere Art Gallery is located a few blocks away, and there's a student show. Josh is one of the participants, and he's got a few of his photographs over there and some other interesting clay things that he worked on in school. So he is still moving, I think, very much in our artistic direction.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, as I said, during the course of the day, what we've attempted to do is to visit not only with the kids, but with the parents as well, to get insight from two different directions. And right now, we're going to take you back to the Roger L. Gordon Odeon and provide you with highlights of this 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. Let's watch. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Wake me up!
Hi, and welcome back. And I sincerely hope you like music, because there certainly is a lot of it, and the phones are ringing, which means that people are calling in to make massive contributions and help us to raise enough money to continue this program. If indeed the heartbeat of the program are the kids who are part of CINEKYD, and if what frequently assists in providing them with a greater sense of direction are the parents, then the people who structure the courses and who sort of make it happen are the members of the CINEKYD staff. And we have the ubiquitous pleasure of having one of the CINEKYD staff members with us right now, Mr. John Peterson.
How you doing?
Okay, how about yourself?
Pretty good.
Good. You feel all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Speaking of massive contributions, let's get this out of the way.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Pledge came in.
That's superb.
Delivered it personally.
All money is gratefully acknowledged.
And tax deductible.
And tax deductible. Yes, 659-4696. What I have been able to see or tolerate in the other room where all the racket is, generally speaking, the kids seem to be having a good time. Would you like to offer your own personal evaluation of what's happening?
I think they're having a very good time. The music is really good, and the games, I've seen some interesting contests. I thought hot potato, that was a good one. I don't know, we're up, myself and Josh are up in about 20 minutes, and I don't know what we're going to do. But it'll be interesting. Hope we can match the level of enthusiasm that everybody's shown so far today.
Well, we're on the downside, as it were.
So we're coasting in, hopefully.
Coasting in, yeah. Hoping to make a few dollars. How was the food?
I just had some lasagna, and it was great. It was really very well done. Almost as good as Mom's, if Mom's watching. Almost as good as yours, Mom, but it's really good.
Perhaps you could explain where all this food comes from, because with kids here and adults from 8 o'clock in the morning on, they have to be fed, and teenagers almost have to be fed every hour on the hour.
Okay, the parents organized, and they provide a lot of the food, a lot of nutritious food. Maybe the kids don't like so much nutritious food, but that's what they're getting. There's lots of juice, fruit, healthy stuff, pasta, like I just said. Lasagna was really good. We had pizza this afternoon. Most of it came from the parents, except for I think lunch was provided by Domino's Pizza up in Willow Grove Shopping Center, right up the road, and they generously provided more pizza than I think we could eat until 12 o'clock, and we're still eating it. So the businesses, but the parents mostly carried the ball on the food. So, and they've done a great job.
But the kids actually get, they have sandwiches and fruit and juices and all kinds of
stuff. And there's some junk, and the potato chips and stuff like that. But mostly it's good for them.
Supplementary foods.
Yes.
And the kids are eating. They're not starving.
When they're not dancing, or I think I saw Tommy dozing off
There
in the
have
corner.
been very few slow songs, or is it my imagination? This has been a day filled with a lot of
I think that's
raucous
accurate.
movies.
I've seen some
music.
good slow dances, but most of the time it's pretty upbeat. I think I have one slow song to play most of the time. It's a challenge to think up some good dance music, so that's what people are doing.
And the sound system seems to have been set to crack the cinder blocks.
Well, I personally like loud music, so it doesn't bother me one bit. I think it was John Entwistle of The Who always said, make their ears bleed a little, like turn it up a little bit. I think my dad's probably more like your orientation, that damn music, turn it down.
No, I certainly understand that you have to hear to dance. It's just, and it's clear. It doesn't have that awful kind of buzzing in it that a second-rate sound system, and apparently
that's first-rate.
Glorious stereophonic sound. It's just
compact discs, especially.
Yes,
they sound great, and you can tell the difference.
Can you really?
I can.
Well, at that volume, I would imagine so. In any event, to make one of these smooth segues that I'm so famous for, from discussions of the music in the Odeon to the music of another Tyro selection. Here comes, now wait a minute, let me say it, the Rainbow Connection.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on the morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell, we know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep, and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailor? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Wa-da-da-dee-da-da.
Oh, my microphone is on. Where the heck are we? It's 8 to 9 p.m. and this is the 13th hour of the 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. I saw myself jitter on the screen and got all upset. Thought that was my body actually going up and down on the screen.
It's only been 13 hours, can't be that bad.
It couldn't be any worse. With me is another member of our staff, one of the younger members, but nonetheless, one of the more talented, and God knows perhaps even more mature than the ones working in the control room. However, this is Josh Sterling, and this is the first time that you've done this, right?
That's right.
All right, well, I'll make this absolutely painless.
Thank you.
What do you have to eat today?
I had the lasagna and a couple sandwiches. It was good. Lasagna was great.
Good.
Mrs. Stamik's really good lasagna.
Does she?
Yep. A little messy, but.
How are the kids?
Good. Everyone's having a lot of fun. Getting into it. Doing the limbo. It's always a favorite.
I hear that, yes, yes. Limbo lower. A lot of them going the whole 16 hours.
Yeah, a lot more than usual. I mean, usually people come in and out. You have a fair amount of people doing that. There's a lot of guests this time, too, that are going the whole 16.
Yes, that's interesting. Yeah, it's nice. We have a lot of friends with us. Do you remember how many marathons this is for you?
I think 5. The 5th one. Been here 6 years. Yeah, 5th one. It's a long time.
Do you have trouble, staying awake?
I have a little trouble this marathon because I have a cold. But besides that, nah. All the others I made. Actually, I went longer than 16 because I used to always help Mr. Abbott set up the cable. So I'd have to be here like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. And then we'd set it up then.
Try to keep Mr. Abbott from falling asleep.
Yeah, and then we'd go to like 12:30, 1 o'clock taking it down. So, and there's always cleanup after here till later. So it's always been fun though.
You enjoy it?
Oh yeah, it's a blast.
You want to take a guess at how much money we'll make?
At the end?
Yeah.
5,000.
That's phenomenal. I wish. Okay. Did that hurt? Was that all right?
That was fine.
Yeah,
No
that's
pain.
good. Well, they're making more noises upstairs anyhow. The countdown's coming down here and all this jazz. We've been talking with Josh Sterling, who is a member of the CINEKYD staff. And now, let me tell you what you're going to see. First, we're going to return to the Odeon, where the kids, God bless them, are still dancing with 3 hours and 16 minutes to go in this 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. And then, we're going to, after we visit with the youngsters for a while, we're going to provide you with yet another opportunity for yet another episode from Rusty's Playhouse. This one, UFO, Part 1. And then we'll take a break and we'll be back, and we're on the downside of the 16. We'll be up to hour number 14, and the excitement continues, so stay with us.
Oh! I like their King! We're back! Okay, like some music!
It's you. Ralph! Oh, my head.
Who's calling me?
It's me,
I
Dancy.
was sleeping. Who?
It's me, Dancy Bear. Monsieur, why do you keep touching me? Oh, Rusty, you won't believe what I just saw.
What?
I saw a flying saucer. Right there in the sky.
You saw what?
A flying saucer.
I hate to break news to you, but there are no such things as flying
Yes, there is. It was shaped like a cigar with lights. It reminded me when I was on stage at Radio City Music Hall with the Rockettes.
Of course. Look, you probably saw like a low-flying airplane.
No, it was a flying saucer.
No, it was probably heading over toward the naval base to land there.
It went towards the...
Yo, Russ! Bear, guess what I just saw? You're never gonna believe this.
Wait! A UFO!
You guessed it. That's exactly what I saw. You know that.
Was it shaped like a flying cigar with lights?
Actually, it was more like a pipe.
Yeah, look, guys, there are no such things as UFOs.
Yes, there is.
Rusty, I'm telling you, this was an identified flying odd thing.
Look, you probably saw a low-flying airplane, maybe a low-flying helicopter. It could have been a blimp, they're that shape. Or maybe you saw a float from the Macy's parade. Did it look like Underdog?
No, this was no underdog. This was no float. This was no blimp. This was no helicopter. This was an identified flying object. I'm serious.
It's a helicopter.
What I saw was not. Okay, look, I've been working, for the U.S. government long enough, very long, to know I've never seen a piece of equipment like this before. I mean, I was just, walking, doing my rounds, delivering my mail. Oh, by the way, I think I have something for you. There we go. Anyway, I was delivering my mail, okay, and I saw this piece of equipment, and I said, I was going to go over and check it out, but, I'm a bit of a coward. So I decided to come over here and tell you that you better print this in your paper.
Yeah, we gotta warn the people, right?
That's correct.
I can't print this in the paper. This is
You
funny.
can.
This is not funny.
But there are no such things. I'm not going to get everyone worked up for something that you guys hallucinated. I'm not printing this in the paper.
Look, there might be little people in there that can harm us.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little green man about that tall.
Look, I'm not printing this in the paper. I can't. I won't.
Russ.
That's it, Bear. Come on, let's go. We're out of here. We're going to take this matter to our own hands. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Guys, I mean, don't get me. Come on. Yeah. Let's go play after UFO. You guys are getting too worked up. Jeez, can you believe this? Everyone's going berserk because they think they saw some UFO. Now, you know that there are no such things.
Rusty, you're not going to believe what I just saw.
What?
I saw a UFO.
That's it. That's it. Come here. What'd you see? You say you saw a UFO? Huh? Do you like looking at UFOs? I think you.
Yeah.
Time goes by and you're sharing an apartment. She says she loves you, but she doesn't know why. In the morning she leaves you with the coffee and the paper. It's a strange situation for an old-fashioned guy. But times have changed, things are not the same, baby. You overcame such a bad attitude. Rock and roll is used to be for kids, and nowadays it's politics. And after 1986, what else could be new? You got to learn to relax and face the facts of modern woman. And you can old-fashioned man, she understands the freedom. She's a modern woman. She's a modern woman. You got the casual hip that don't mean that to the modern woman. Stop making the man don't be the modern woman. She's a modern woman.
I'm not sitting down. No way. Yeah, power to the people, brother.
Only 3 more hours.
Only 3. That's a cinch. 10 more hours. It used to be an all-nighter. Really?
Yeah, it's more fun. Go in like the evening and dance all night until the next Oh, wait a minute.
Turn into nocturnal. At the end, I'm gonna pop it. Very end, I'm gonna pop it out. Yeah, I know. We have to have shout. Do we have shout? Yeah.
Mr. Peterson!
Whoa, it's John!
1, 2, 3.
Check it out.
All right. What?
Where'd Tom go? Tom, do you have shout?
You guys ready?
Ready. We're ready.
You ready? She says I can't play this. Let's keep it one.
This side. You have to play this side. Come on, John.
I can do it. I can do it.
Megan! We're doing radio, okay?
Here we go.
I'm laughing like an eating out.
That hurts. My mom laughs.
How can you do that?
I'm the Martian. My mom laughs like this. She goes. I'm the Martian. You make fun of me? Oh, he's up.
What's not on this?
Eric's having sat down.
Oh, you're out already. How can you push
That's neat.
Yeah, music man. Well, I made this here.
everybody. Come on.
They keep cutting away to us.
You guys are on TV.
No, we're not. You lie.
This is boring. I'm bored too. Let's watch some television. Alright, let's see what's on TV.
Here's Uncle Wimpy's hamburger freezer.
As we count down to the number one, La Bamba.
La Bamba.
It must have been a dream. Oh. Let's go, guys.
This is for Scott in California.
Oh,
Randy.
call him. We're doing remote.
Here. Jeremy.
Oh, wait.
Mine.
Oh, that was
California.
purpose of this 1988 dance marathon is the same as it has been for the 8 years that this fundraiser has been operated, to help us to raise money to keep this particular youth service program alive. We welcome your calling to make a tax-deductible contribution to CINEKYD. Right now, though, seeing the kids dancing the night away and, of course, operating the equipment and what have you, we'd like to let you see what they are capable of doing as we provide you with another look behind the scenes at a presentation that explains how we made the award-winning student feature, The Old Dark House. Let's watch.
Every year, CINEKYD produces a summer film. As the years pass, the films get better and better. The summer of 1985 was no exception. The Old Dark House is one of CINEKYD's best productions ever.
Quite a number of years I've been interested in coming up with something that would be in the Hitchcock style. And The Old Dark House is a result of that initial desire.
Before the production even started, we had lots of primary sessions where we would get into our characters. We were our characters were described to us, and then we had to fill them out, add little details to them. And we had lots of sessions where we would practice using the character in different situations. And then from Monday through Thursday, we would rehearse, and then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we would shoot the scenes.
Rehearsals in CINEKYD are conducted in a fashion that is a takeoff on a theory of drama called creative dramatics. Essentially, you create a scene with the youngsters. You walk into a rehearsal situation having worked out an entire plot line. You know what the entire story is from beginning to end. And you have the scene-by-scene action blocked at the outset, and who's going to be in the scene, where it's going to take place, what time it is, and what have you. But instead of giving each youngster 8 to 10 pages for a 2.5 to 3 minute piece of action, you go in and you explain the scene, you work with them, and it's a combination of planned chaos and extemporaneous creativity.
Kind of developed most of my acting through improv, and I think that I'm the sharpest in when I'm not thinking about the lines that I've memorized and the moves that I've memorized. I'm sharper because I'm doing things more natural and from inside me and what I would be doing.
Cut. All students enrolled in the summer program who came to act must also participate in doing a little behind-the-scenes activity.
One thing that cannot be overlooked, that has to be commended, is Jeff Worthington's lighting crew. It was a lighting and sound crew, but the lighting crew has done so much. When you look at this film, you'll be able to see it. There's shadows all over the place. It looks great. It's all supposed to be done late at night, and there's bright studio lights all over the place, and he can make it look like nighttime. There are the neatest shadows with guns and people coming out from behind things and stuff. It's incredible, and that just cannot be overlooked. That has to be commended.
The Old Dark House, it was pretty hard to light because it was sort of a mystery, and we wanted a special kind of effect while we were lighting it, like sort of a soft Alfred Hitchcock effect.
And we use different kinds of lighting effects, like gobos. Okay.
What a gobo is it's something that you put in front of the light that casts a shadow to make it look like something else. And for example, we use a lot of gobos over the summer because it was a certain mood that we wanted to attract to the film.
Lights and sound, you have to set the sets up. You know, that can be done, you know, before the video shops even start. Whenever you have spare time, you can, you know, light a set.
Videographer's job is just to shoot it, and the look is the director's responsibility as much as the acting goes. The mood comes through the camera in a way, and then you see for yourself that it has a neat look to it. This looks different than anything we've ever done.
Every year, CINEKYD packs up its gear and goes on location. One of the highlights of the summer of 1985 was our trip to Ocean City.
Working on location is a key part of the instructional process. It's very easy to work on campus or 20 yards away in a field to learn what you take and how you handle a situation where you can't run home to pick up a battery is an integral part of the process.
It's much easier to work in a studio, such as here at CINEKYD. It's very easy to work within these confines. We have everything right at our fingertips. There's a control here. We have control over the environment. But on location, there is such an excitement in the air. We're here at Ocean City. Here we are. We're shooting the scene. There's people all around. We're at the shore. There's the ocean. Very inspirational. And on location, everybody gets that feeling of excitement. It's just an energy that can't be compared anywhere else. It can't be duplicated in a studio. And because of that, it reflects in the way everybody works, the actors and the technical people.
I prefer shooting on location because, first of all, you're not stuck with where the scene has to be placed. If you're in a set, then you know you got the three walls of the area to shoot against, and you've got no choice. If you're outside in the field, you're not confined to strictly one space. Plus, I prefer the setup of the actual rig itself because you're able to go handheld, which is difficult to shoot, but also fun once you get the hang of it. Depending on like what kind of a scene it is, like if it's a really dramatic scene, it's hard to work on location in some instances because there are people around, you know, and they're watching you, and you don't want to mess up, you know, and look like an idiot. When you're here on, you know, in the studio, you know everybody, and you can feel more at ease about that and just concentrate on exactly what you're doing.
At the end of the summer, the Old Dark House was sent into post-production work. It was in and out in a matter of months.
I had a lot of fun editing the Old Dark House. John Bethard and I were the editors on it, and Josh Sterling was the assistant editor. He did a couple scenes. This production has a very definite editing style to it. It's very creative. It's much more artful than any of the other films we've done. A lot of them have been very straightforward. This is very creative, sort of, you know, what's going to happen next. A lot of reactions. Mysterious editing. Not showing the audience what the people are looking at one point until the very end. Things like that. So it does have a style all its own. And as I said, it was a lot of fun. It was a big challenge, trying to capture the spirit of the Old Dark House and what we were trying to do with it. It really was a challenge, but I think we succeeded pretty well.
The end product is tremendous. It's a very, very good show. It's very entertaining, very professionally done, and I'm very happy with it, and yet it was a nice summer. Okay, how about that? We're back, and with me in the studio is one of the members of our organization. His name is Casey Kuhn. How old are you now?
I'm 12 right now.
Will you be any different later tonight?
Maybe in fatigue, but not in.
Oh, You feel like 100?
Not really.
Are you more tired this year than you were last year?
Actually, I think I am. Last year, I was wide awake the whole time. I was not tired at all.
Well, they've done nothing but play fast numbers this year,
Yeah.
too.
Last year, there was a lot more slow stuff, and this year it's been a whole lot faster.
So you've been exercising almost
Yes.
the whole day.
And my legs can feel it.
Can they really?
Yes.
What's the best part of a dance marathon?
I think it's just everyone gathering and being together, and also the raising of the money to help a great cause.
Did you get anything to eat?
Yes, I did.
What did you have to eat?
I had pizza, basically, from that wonderful Domino's pizza they provided for us.
Always plug the product, right? Didn't you have anything else?
This morning I had a donut, and I've just had juice to drink, and that's about it.
So you really paced the amount of food that you...
Yeah.
For all this exercise, did you have any fruit or juice? Or
I've had fruit juice, but not any fruit yet.
Do you think you'll have trouble staying awake till midnight?
No, no problem at all. We're getting to the late hours, and everybody starts waking up a lot more than they were earlier.
But then after midnight, you figure that's it.
Yes.
Did you get involved doing any of these music things here?
Yes, I was disc jockey with Lee Malkiel and Craig Giandomenico
Yeah, that's right.
at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. Do you like doing that?
Yes, it's a lot of fun just watching everybody dancing to what you chose, and just getting up, and it's a whole lot of fun.
Give you a chance to take a break?
Yeah, because I'm moving the whole time, and then that's one time I get to sit down, and it just makes the whole thing more worthwhile. Because there's all different aspects of it. You can work with the technical side, or the disc jockeys, or you can just dance.
And you're going to make it till midnight?
No problem.
Okay, there he is. How old are you now?
I'm 12.
He's still 12. Although physically he said he feels like he's 90. And that's pretty good, because the maturity level upstairs is about 3. Right now, though, we're going to cut back to the Roger L. Gordon Odeon and provide you with a peek at the dancing that's underway. And then at 25 minutes before the hour, we're going to cut directly to Rock and Roll Fantasy. So stay with us. We got a lot of great music and fine entertainment coming your way.
Now, you all know why you're here. Now, I have to go down to the office for a couple minutes. And I'll only be gone for a couple minutes. Now, all of you, be good or you'll be suspended if I hear a word.
about it. I know what I'm doing, all right?
Yo, Mark.
I know.
Come on, we're gonna get in trouble.
What are you doing?
What if he sees you?
We're gonna get suspended.
We're gonna get suspended sometime.
No.
We're not gonna get in any more trouble than we already are in.
How do you know?
Because we're already in so much trouble.
If he hears a word, we're all gonna be suspended.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Mark, you're crazy.
You're nuts.
If he hears that thing, we're all gonna get suspended. I'm not getting suspended for you.
We're bound to get suspended someday.
Here come the jesters, 1, 2, 3. It's all part of my fantasy. I love the music and I love to see the crowd dancing in my eyes and singing out loud. Yeah. Here come the dancers, one by one. Your mama's calling, but you're having fun. You'll find you're dancing on in number 9 cloud. Put your hands together now and sing it out loud. It's all part of my rock and roll fantasy. It's all part of my rock and roll dream. Yeah. It's all part of my rock and roll fantasy. It's all part of my rock and roll dream. Put up the spotlights, one and all, and let the feeling get down to your soul. The music's so loud you can hear the sound, reaching for the sky, turning up the ground. It's all part of my rock and roll fantasy. It's all part of my rock and roll dream. Oh yeah. It's all part of my rock and roll fantasy. It's all part of my rock and roll
We're gonna get back.
Hold that away.
Hurry up.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. Come on.
Well, I guess you've all been good. I didn't hear a word. Another 15 minutes, and then you can go home. If you're quiet.
How about that? That was Rock and Roll Fantasy, created in 96, 87. With me in the studio, another member of the CINEKYD organization, Mr. David Stamm. How old are you, David?
I'm 12 years old.
Oh, you and Casey, the two 12-year-olds. How are you holding up?
What do you mean with the marathon?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a little more tired than most, it seems. Everyone's still able to hop around. I'm sort of swooshing, around.
Slipping and sliding.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because there are so many fast songs this year? So much.
Yeah.
No, there doesn't seem to be any time to sit down and take a break.
Right.
So you're worn out.
Yeah. It's just 16 hours straight, it seems.
You think you can hang tight until midnight?
Well, that seems to be what everyone's trying, but so I'll try, but I'm not sure. I might just collapse, but
Well, we don't want that to happen.
no. But hopefully I'll make it till 12.
What do you like to do at CINEKYD?
Well, the thing that I really do the most that I like doing is work on the technical crew with the cameras and the microphones. I'm not exactly sure why, though. I just like doing things on the technical crew.
What happened to acting?
Well,
'Cause you did so much of that when you were in Tyra.
well, I'm not sure. I really don't like acting that much myself.
Really?
Really.
Well, how come you did so much?
Well, in Tyro, everyone acts unless they really, really don't want to. So in Tyro, I just seem to act the most. I'm not sure why. It's because everyone has to act in Tyro a little. And I seem to get all the roles.
Well, you did such a good job.
Well,
But you didn't enjoy it.
well, it's not that I didn't enjoy it, just that I won't want to take it as a profession. I won't want to study it.
And that given the time, you would rather do the technical stuff.
Well, probably, yeah.
And why don't you define what you mean by the technical stuff?
Well, they're the actual behind-the-scenes crew that deals with all the equipment, such as cameras, microphones, lighting, and sometimes we handle the sets. And we take care of the things to make sure things run sort of smoothly. We operate the control room, which is where the actual taping takes place, and we try to make sure things run smoothly for the actors.
What do you want to do? Or what have you thought about doing when you grow up?
Well, I've been thinking about writing. That seems to be what I'm interested in.
Have you written a great deal?
Well, not really. Not a great deal.
Well, tell me about what you have written.
Well, I don't have much to write about at this age, but in time I probably
There's
get
got to be
better.
something that appeals, for the idea. You must have done some writing. I can't believe that you would just simply say, I want to do writing, and then if I were to ask you, you say, well, I haven't written anything, but that's what I want to do.
Well, I like writing basically with the stuff I do in the school.
Tell me about it.
That's the sort of thing. Is that when I write things like reports or papers, I enjoy doing them more than the average person my age would enjoy doing a paper. And I try to do a little, just putting an extra bit of effort into it.
By that, do you mean that the report is longer, or that you...
I try to make it, I center like more on quality.
Very good. But when you say that you would consider writing as a profession, what would you be talking about? Like short stories, books, scripts?
Script, I think.
Do you think you get a kick out of writing something and then seeing it up on the screen?
Yeah, I think that would be nice.
Very good. 12-year-old David Stam, who has done fairly well for himself. I think, he's not the youngest. We've got a couple younger kids in there, but I think he's one of the youngest who's lasted most of the day. However, we'll think about that when we figure out what they're doing with those buttons upstairs. Right now, let me tell you what's coming up here. 9:45, we're going to go to the Odeon, and then we're going to visit there about 5 minutes. Then we're going to show you UFO Part 2 of Rusty's Playhouse. And after we run that, then we're going to come back and do some other stuff, because we only have 2 more hours to go in the 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. You stay with us.
We cannot say on the air. And it's cable.
Wait, this is cable. Pay-per-view.
Not everybody does it, but everybody should. Sex is vegetable, sex is
Oh, I know what.
right there.
Guys, they have to.
You're out.
Guys, they have to judge you on the TV.
You're allowed to breathe.
Josh, they have to judge you on the TV for you. Stop it. Go back and forth.
I did it on purpose. I'm going to do it on purpose. Anyone stay in?
Sit down, She's gone.
I didn't even move an inch. You started it. Oh, yeah.
John, you're out.
Oh, I'm not watching.
He wasn't in.
Ready?
No, yeah.
So you say you saw a UFO land past the naval base somewhere in the woods, and you want me to print it in my paper. No, look, lady, wake up to reality and get a real life, okay? All day.
I just saw a UFO.
Winthrop, there are no such things as UFOs.
You're no fun.
Chief, I just have 2 witnesses to a UFO sighting.
Vicky? Hi, Veronica. So what's up?
Well, I was walking down the street, and I saw Mr. Mailman and the dancing bear warning everyone about a UFO. Being the investigative reporter that I am, I tried to find some witnesses, and here they are. Veronica?
Well, I was like at the whole yearbook by myself, and then I was teaching the cheerleaders new chairs, break the back of firecrackers, din, boom, ba, and I was also, coaching the football team and the soccer team. Then all of a sudden I was distracted. There was this big cigarette-shaped light going through the air, and of course I ran over and I had to investigate. It lived in the woods by the naval base. I had to save the world because if I didn't, who would?
Thank you. Well, Chief, what do you think? Well, Iggy, please.
There will be a reward for this.
Yes, do not fear. Please, proceed, my friend.
Okay. Friend? Okay. Your associate. Okay. Now, I was, relaxing in my jacuzzi, and next thing I know, I hear this awful noise, and I thought, of course, it would be your playhouse blowing up, but some of us have these days. And, when I ran to the window and saw that your playhouse was still there, I was pretty disappointed. Next thing I know, I see this match flying through the sky, or something like a match, and had this death ray on it, and I thought it was gonna blow up your playhouse. It's just that it didn't, and I was really disappointed at that. And then I ran down, and I saw it land in the woods, and then this little guy came out, and I'm pretty sure he was holding a laser death ray, and he was gonna. I thought that he was gonna come up here and blow you away, and so when I ran into Scoops here, and then I came down here,
Okay,
now
good.
I'm very disappointed because you're still alive.
Thank you very much. So, Chief, what do you think? I think you're all crazy. But Chief, witness everything.
I don't think there are such things as UFOs. I'm sorry.
Well, I
I
hope
hate
you
to break the
break
news to you.
all right?
But, I mean, I can't print something like this. It's not, you can't prove it, it's just you say you saw it. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anyone.
I got it! Maybe the National Enquirer will buy a story like this. Come on.
That's a good idea. I hope he thinks that. I hope that he blows one.
The whole day has been like this. Oh, jeez. This is unbelievable. Alright? Look, let me tell you something. You know that I know that you know that I know that there are no such things as UFOs. Number 2, there are no such things as little green men from space. And there are no such things of little green men with laser guns. And they're not here to blow up the Earth. Oh my God! How you doing?
Greetings, Earther. I am Lardy Boots from the planet What's His Face.
Do you want me to take you to my leader?
Leader? No. I've come here for employment. Can I work for your newspaper?
Came all that distance to work at this paper?
Yes.
Do I have a choice?
Not much.
You hire.
Great.
I think I saw him go in the playhouse.
Come on, go get him. Let's go.
We've got to save Rusty.
Why? Who's Rusty?
Oh, look, my friends aren't going to understand this. So put this on, all right? This will be your disguise, all right? So get that. Oh, sorry. All right, hurry up. All right, that's fine. Oh, sorry, I hope I didn't hurt you there. Now, no one's going to know who you really are. Come on. Where is it, Rusty?
Chief, are you all right? Chief, what's going on?
City, Elliot, what's up? I don't understand what's going on.
Calm down, guys. What's up?
Where is the slimy alien, huh?
The slimy alien, he's not here. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see him. I would like you guys to meet Lardy Boots from the plant. This is Jones. He's going to be working here from now on. I hired him. He's a friend of mine. Say hello. This is a gang.
Hey, Jones. Hi, Jones. Hi, next worker.
So what? This UFO. What? I told you guys I didn't believe in them.
But we saw a person go into this playhouse. We thought you were in danger, Ross.
Yeah, Chief.
All right, look. Grady, listen.
Darn.
Near the naval base. So if you think you saw a UFO, it was only swamp gas.
Swamp gas?
You see a couple of times. Sitting on really bad breaking wind. That's okay.
You know, that's not true. I mean, it could be so gas, because so gas rises up into the air, and it can make all these different weird patterns. It also could be a great big ball of lightning, but personally, I think that...
God, she gave me a headache.
Well, you see, guys, it was just gas. I told you.
You sure you're not dead?
Yeah, I'm sure. You sure you're not going to get a real haircut in one day?
I think Rusty's right. Knock it off, Nicky. I think Rusty's right.
Well, I have to go to the rest of my rounds.
Yeah.
Take care, Rust.
See you later on.
Thanks for stopping by.
I got it.
Great. No problem. Take care, buddy. Stay safe, big guy. All right. Thanks a lot.
Bye, Chief.
Oh, jeez. Well, that was close. Well, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we have a contest. Yes, already. Okay, this is kind of new. It's never been done before. I don't think so. Okay, Barry is putting plates, numbered plates, in the corners of the dance floor. Huh?
I like it already.
Okay. Huh? Okay, Barry is gonna put plates in the corners of the dance floor. And while I play the music, you're gonna dance. Just dance around the dance floor, move around. And when the music stops, you run to the closest plate. I'm gonna roll this handy dandy dice here. Has 4 numbers on it, and whatever number comes out, the people on the plate are out of the game. And you keep on going until the last couple people or the last person's left.
One plate, and then we'll all get out at once.
Okay. Now when the music stops.
Yeah. Good. They're listening. When the music stops. Oh, when the music stops. Okay.
I'm
number. The number is...
Oh yeah!
Everybody on number 4 is out. Oh yeah. Everybody sit down that it was on number 4. Okay? You guys ready?
Doesn't matter to me, I'm out.
The number is 2. Oh well.
Come on, leave the plate, Josh.
Wait, you gotta put the plate back down.
Yeah. Come on.
Because the other people are still left. Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Number.
But I want to stay back at 1.
The number is 3. Okay, guys. One. Mark. You're gone, Mark. Number 3.
Game over.
Don't you talk back to me like that, young man. It's my life. Stop running it for me. I'm your mother, and I think you're too young for all this. Well, I'm not a baby. I'm 17. I'm an adult. So treat me like one. I'll treat you like one. When you show me you can handle responsibility. Just get off my back. Steve? Steve, come back. Steve, I'm sorry.
Your parent problems too, huh? Yeah. Well, listen, guys, let's get going. We already wasted half an hour.
What are we gonna do?
request now. From Megan, it's Faith by George Michael.
Yeah. Single you out.
So don't listen to it. It was.
Close your ears. Let's put my leather jacket on for this, I guess.
This is Faith. Okay, it was from Michelle, not Megan.
It's not Faith.
What is this? Is this it?
Yeah, that's it.
How does he sing it? Is it like
The 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. And we'll be going until midnight. All in the name of raising money for CINEKYD. And at this stage of our lives, I can think of no better cause, except perhaps for world peace, greater understanding. Right now, though, we're going to provide you with an opportunity to take a look at another one of the videos created by the students. This one is the highlight of the Giving Tree season. It's a public service announcement called Pete, created by the young people of CINEKYD, and then a rare opportunity to look behind the scenes as we show you how that very special promotional announcement came to be. Let's watch.
I'm Pete. I've been in care, foster care, since I was 9 years old. I'm 12 now. This is my first day with my new family, and this is my new room. My old family sent me back right after Thanksgiving. They said I was too much of a burden. Besides, they wanted a girl. So here I am, starting a new placement, my third, right before the holidays. This place isn't bad, but it isn't home. My dad left us when I was a kid. I've got 2 little brothers, but I haven't seen them in a long time. My mom is in a hospital. She's pretty sick, and she can't take care of us. And there's nobody else. So we're all in care. I hope these people are nice, but I can take it even if they're not. I wanted a bike for this Christmas. Not a real fancy one, just good enough for me to get a job delivering papers, so I could save up and help out when Mom gets well. But that was when I was with my old family. They said they'd try. Then they kicked me out. Looks like this is going to be another lousy Christmas. Mom, I miss you.
Pete is one of a number of children who won't be spending the holidays at home. Let them know somebody cares. Give to the CINEKYD Giving Tree. Your tax-deductible contribution will brighten this Christmas season for some boy or girl. Give what you can right now and send your donation in a check or money order to CINEKYD Giving Tree, Post Office Box 92, Hatboro, Pennsylvania 19040. If you'd like, you can call for additional information, area code 215-659-4696. If we can't take him home, let's at least brighten his holiday season.
Hi, I'm Casey Q. I'm 12 years old. I'm a member of CINEKYD, and this year I played the part of Pete in the 1987 CINEKYD Giving Tree video. Pete was a 12-year-old boy who was put in foster care. I'm really not in foster care. I'm lucky. I live with my own parents in a nice house. I go to a good school, and my sister and I share a good home with my mom and dad. The video Pete was made to help people better understand just what the CINEKYD Giving Tree is all about. It's supposed to show them just one kid and how he survived and how you can help even just one kid. The toughest part for me of doing the video was just understanding how much these kids had to go through, how much Pete had to go through to survive. It was startling how much they had to go through. To produce the video, there were many steps taken. First, I rehearsed for several hours with Mr. Clark. Then, I made a video of my rehearsal and I studied it. Then, I practiced with a long audio tape, talking like Pete and becoming Pete. Then, Mr. Abbott and a number of my friends built a set. Then I got into my costume and myself and my friends taped the live action. The next morning, I did the actual voiceover. I became Pete, and I became his voice, I became his character, I became who he was, and I stretched out and just became Pete. Then, Eric Curlin did the keyed graphics for the Giving Tree. Then, Tommy McGill edited the final version. Now, the video will be sent out to various television stations, and it will be played so other people can get an idea of how to help children who are unfortunate as these. As a result of people seeing Pete, I hope people will understand what the importance of helping these children are. But I'm an actor, and I did my best to play the part, so people would really believe I was the other kid, Pete.
Okay, we're back. This is the 15th hour of the 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon. What you just saw was a public service announcement called Pete, And you heard the young performer, Mr. Casey Kuhn, narrate the behind-the-scenes story and telling how that particular video came to be. During the course of the day, we've had an opportunity to talk with a number of the kids who are part of the CINEKYD program. And this year, a rare treat, we've spent the morning, the afternoon, and the evening talking with parents. With me in the studio now, Mr. Raymond Saunders, who is a parent and has 2 kids involved in the CINEKYD program. Am I correct?
Yes, you are.
Can you tell me what what brought you to CINEKYD in the first place? Was it the children's decision? Was it something you?
It was a kind of mutual decision. We had seen the advertisement for CINEKYD on one of the television programs. And my son has always had an interest in movies and writing, and we saw this as an opportunity. We thought at first that he might go into the acting part of it, but he seems to be more intrigued with the things behind the camera than with being in front of the camera. He enjoys the technical aspects of CINEKYD and the hands-on opportunities that are provided here. In fact, he enjoyed it so much, that's how our daughter got started with it. He was having so much fun that I think she was a little intrigued by it, if not just a little bit jealous of it. So we brought her here too. And the same thing happened. We thought that she might want to go into the acting part because she's always acting around the house. But she's gotten into the technical aspects of it too. She enjoys working with the camera, with the video camera, and now she's pestering us to get her a real still camera so that she can take photographs, because she had an opportunity here to do a little bit of work with the still camera. So they're both excited by the program, and the thing that intrigues me is the fact that they get to use top-of-the-line equipment, and they get to understand it and get to familiarize themselves at such an early age. They come home and tell me things that I have to sit and listen to them.
Where do you think your son especially has, among other things, a gift as a young writer? The things that he's created that I have seen are far superior to what one customarily sees done by youngsters his age. Is this something that he's worked at since he was a youngster, or do you think this is a natural gift?
I think so. I think that children come here with certain inclinations from birth, and I think that he's enjoyed writing. And he has a very vivid imagination. Even as a child, he had an imagination that sometimes worried me, But what has this has helped too, because now when he looks at a movie, he not only looks at the storyline. He sits and tells me sometimes about how many camera angles and things have been changed, or where they've spliced it, or things that I'm not completely familiar with. He'll try to open my eyes to, because he has a better understanding of that. But I think that yes, it's something that he has naturally, that he likes to write and likes to create stories.
And excuse me, this is something that he's done since he was a youngster, because as I said, his work shows surprising maturity from a technical standpoint. Really there's a lot of polish to his work.
Well, I think that not only was it the fact that he seems to enjoy doing that, and he seems to always to have enjoyed making up stories and telling extended stories. Even his conversations sometimes are kind of extended, where he sets the stage and tries to describe the whole incident, for you. He's also decided to read a lot of good writers, and I think that helps with his building his craft in writing. And quite frankly, I think that's where his talents lie, and I'd like to kind of steer him in that direction, although he's talking about becoming a teacher. which is a good occupation also.
There's no problem with that, I'm sure. Are you surprised to have one child, and perhaps two, who is as interested in watching television or movies as he is in reading, when I know that you hear, as much as I do, the complaint of other parents that their kids virtually never read?
I'm thankful. I'm very thankful that they both enjoy reading, and that they do spend time reading books. I think that helps develop their skill with language, and I think really it helps them to understand the ranges that people can have, because I think television is a little shallow and stereotypical with their characterizations of people. So yes, I'm very happy that they read books and they get into more depth about life than they would if they just sat and watched TV.
You have a son in our track program, the older kids program, a daughter in the Tyro program. Is this something that the two of them can share? Is there any sharing at all? Is there no sharing? Is there competition? Is it a source of argument? How does it work out in your house?
That's an excellent question, because they've shared the same experience with the camera work, and sometimes they'll discuss things, especially when they were doing the videos. They would have conversations about the videos and talk about different things that were being done in the videos, and it was like two professionals sitting down talking about what one studio was doing and what the other studio comparing, and also comparing their videos with videos of their competition within track and Tyro. So at that time they're cooperating and having interaction, but there is some competition too, in the sense that particularly my daughter would like to really become adept at the video camera. And my son is very much interested in not only the video work, but I think he's into that directing, getting into the directing idea. And it's very interesting how they sometimes converse.
And again, what are the ages?
Barry he'll be 17 in July, and Dana is 10 now, and she'll be 11 in September.
Because that is remarkable, with an age range that spread apart, that they would be able to converse, and that's the beauty of the arts.
That's right. That's the thing that tickles me. But not only can they converse with each other, but I have to listen to them to try to figure out what they're saying, and I don't always know, because I have not had the same exposure, and that's what pleases me, the fact that they've had hands-on exposure. A lot of times you put kids into something like a computer camp or something, you think they're going to get hands-on experience, and all they get is to watch somebody else. And the thing that pleases me most about CINEKYD is that they're doing it. They get a chance to do, not just to watch. Of course, watching is part of it, but you also get a chance to do. And I'm very pleased with that, and both of my children are too.
Great. Mr. Raymond Saunders, and we're now going to move directly from here to the Odeon, where, coincidentally, one of our disc jockeys during this hour is young Mr. Barry Saunders and Mr. Jason Dorfman. Let's listen to some music.
If I could just hold
Jamie!
Okay, let's fasten things up again.
Yeah!
Please. That was depressing.
Yes!
God, here's Phil Collins, who said I would.
Yeah!
I did. I did. You had to say I would.
People on the side, and off, and like, come on, it's been rare that it takes years off your life.
Hour 15 of the 16-hour 1988 CINEKYD Dance Marathon, coming to you live along the Comcast cable network on Public Access Channel 34 to our friends in Willow Grove, Abington, Jenkintown, Cheltenham, Huntington Valley, and Rockledge, and on, Public Access Channel 36 of the Oxford Valley cable network to all of our friends in Lower Bucks County, especially those tuned in Warminster and Southampton. For those of you who have stayed with us, phenomenal, especially if you've been with us since 8 o'clock this morning. You've seen non-stop television. With me in the studio right now, one of the members of the CINEKYD organization, producer of videos, actor, disc jockey, camera person, man about town.
Very exciting.
Mr. Jamie Schmidheiser. How are you holding up?
Pretty good. Not bad.
Are you tired?
It's been a little bit, but we're getting psyched up for the last hours. Last 2 hours are usually pretty
What
wild.
What do you think about the discussion we were having about the fact that there's virtually no slow songs this year? That it's been like 16 hours of rock around the clock.
With slow songs, you slow down a bit and take it easy, a little break. But they haven't been playing many, and we got to keep going, keep going.
There have been no breaks either.
Not many.
No, there's supposed to be a break, 10 minutes on the hour.
Well, I think what most people are doing is they're just playing, just about an hour worth, an hour's worth of songs. Instead of 50 minutes is what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to have, like a 5 or 10 minute break in between.
Mm-hmm. How do you like the food?
That's pretty good. I had some pizza, cold pizza, leftover.
Was it cold?
Well, it was left over from lunch, which was, okay. I don't mind,
Mm-hmm. Did you have the lasagna?
No.
Any of
It
the
was
fruit?
all gone.
Was it really?
Yeah.
My God, there was an awful lot of lasagna in there.
I didn't find any.
Did you get hungry at any point?
Yeah. I was like snacking, most of the time. Cookies and that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's juice. It's not like soda or anything or chocolate, which isn't real great.
You're getting foggy as you move from one job to another, because you've been here with us since 8 o'clock this morning. Does it all start to get a little hazy, or?
Well, you have to be able to, go from one job to the other. You have to do it. You just can't quit. obviously.
Lord, I hope not.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it's
We're
got to
gonna
keep
have
going.
dead air.
Yeah.
We finally got enough channels and. Did you have an opportunity to get up and become the disc jockey?
Mm-hmm. 7
Yes,
o'clock.
I saw, yes.
Yeah, it was fun. It's always a good time.
How long does it take to prepare for that? Putting the music together?
Well, my partner and I, Randy Leszewski, he did about 25 minutes or so of his music, and I did the other half. And we just put it together, and I previewed his stuff, and he, went over my stuff, so we knew, what was gonna, what each person was playing, so that we were familiar with it. It takes, and plus you have to satisfy the audience. Obviously you're not going to satisfy the whole audience the whole time. They're always, asking for requests, but you just can't do that. You have your own music. Each hour it's going to be different.
Did you have any slow songs?
We had one or two.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah.
Do the kids dance?
Yeah. Some of them, they're sitting down sometimes, and then sort of go around. They finally, pick someone. A girl pick a guy. They had one thing where, they would it would be the girl's turn to go around and pick the guy, and then vice versa. So the guy would go around and pick the girl, and you had to dance. That's just the way it was.
Mm-hmm. So everybody got involved.
Mm-hmm.
Super. And then how late do you think you'll sleep tomorrow?
One of the other kids, Tim Bancroft, he was saying, we're going to sleep till 3. I don't know. I can't do that. 3 in the afternoon, but I might sleep till maybe 10 or 11, but I can't sleep too late. I don't know what it is, but I just got to get up.
That's nice. Get out and cut the grass or something.
Yeah.
Or go on a run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Jamie Schmidheiser, who has been with us since 8 o'clock actually, you've been with us a lot longer than since 8 o'clock this morning. It just all begins to fade together. When we come back, we're going to visit with another one of the parents of the organization, but right now, let's share with you some of the creativity of these CINEKYD students with another music video, CINEKYD style. This one from last year, done by the Track Kids, and this one is simply called Monkeys. Let's watch.
Here we come, walking down the street. We get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we're monkeying around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. We go wherever we want to, do what we like to do. We don't have time to get restless, there's always something new. Hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. We're just trying to be friendly, come and watch us sing and play. We're the young generation, and we've got something to say. Oh. Anytime or anywhere, just look over your shoulder, 'cause we'll be standing there. Hey, we're the monkeys, and people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. That's right.
that fast. That was called Monkeys. That was done last year. And, whoops. Hello. Oh. Yeah, thank you. I have it on now. Okay, we're back, and that was called Monkeys, and that was done last year. And we're coming up on the last hour and a quarter, and it doesn't get much better. Throughout the course of the day, we had an opportunity this year not only to meet with a number of our kids, but to visit with a number of the parents. And with us in the studio right now is another parent. And this is Martin Henley's mother. That's a. What is your first